All right. Looking pretty good there. Looking pretty good there. Keep her over there. We'll move you over here. There we go. Now we're looking good. Hey, everybody. What's up? Good to see you. My name's Chris. It's the Cool and Common stream. We are here on another Friday night live on Whatnot for another comic book show. I've got sitting next to me a nice little short box of Marvel comics. I did have a chance to sort them through. I didn't review them or anything like that. So we're just going to flip through that tonight. And we should be broadcasting here on YouTube. So hello to everybody on YouTube who is watching. Be sure to give me a follow and a like. And scan that QR code. Join me here on Whatnot. Or click that link in the description. And come on, join me here on Whatnot if you like hunting down for some comics or just watching some cool comic shows. There are literally thousands of them here on Whatnot, live at any given time. All right, I'm just gonna check my YouTube, make sure I'm running here okay. Then we'll start throwing down some comics. Let's see my videos, my lives. All right, we are up and running live. Nice. All right, hopefully we're actually broadcasting. I hope so. We'll check it later. Let's get the show on the road. Ben Buff, good to see you. All right, here we go. So, yes, to answer your first question, I do have Mark Spears Monsters blind bags floating around. I'm selling them as singles or groups of three or lots of five. However you want to slice it is fine with me. And I've also got some other books here. So let me start. This is just a random mishmash here, this first handful. Marvel's Infinity Warps, Iron Hammer number 2. All right, so this is the Infinity Stones are used to fold the universe in half, creating different iterations of heroes, and you've got Thor and Tony Stark melded together into one hero, Iron Hammer. We've got Eternals number 7. I really dig this cover. This is an homage to a Frank Frazetta cover, and that is your ever loving blue eyed Benjamin J. Grimm Thing fighting Maestro. Classic cover. We do have a little Top Cow, little image popped in there. Darkness number 9. There's like that darkness aesthetic. Vertigo, The Exterminators number 9. And back to the Marvel now. Some Shang-Chi number 12. All right. On top of that, we got some Killer here. We got some Killer. I don't think I've shown these before, have I? I don't think so. All right, here we go. We got some Killer here. Captain Marvel, 15 cents. Not in bad shape at all. Not in bad shape at all. Check that out. That's not too shabby. Yo, Eric, how you doing, buddy? Good to see you. We're just cranking up the show. Got your message, of course. I saw you just responded there, so thank you. Um, yeah, I've got some of the Mark Spears tonight. I've thrown them in the show as well, and I got this short box of Marvel. This Captain Marvel does have a little bit of ink. It's a little bit of a stamp right there. Um, hold on a sec. Got to get this cord plugged in. Zane, what's up, dude? Good to see you. All right. Captain Marvel, number 24, a 20 center, also in great shape. Look at that. Crazy. Captain Marvel 23. Why are these in backwards? I don't know. A couple of spine ticks that break color there. And 22. Also in nice shape. All right, so that's Captain Marvel. Got these back in order now. Maroon Mix, what's up? Cheers, everybody. Want to take a sip of coffee? All right, up next, Marvel Tales. Marvel Tales, Black Suit Spider-Man, number 267. Nice newsstand. Marvel Tales with the Beast. Todd McFarlane cover. The Todd Father. 239. Hold on, the stupid cord's still being a pain in my butt. All right, I think we're good there. All right, back to the Marvel Tales. This one's got a little bit of a wave up on the top. Spider-Man and Professor X, number 244. Newsstand. Marvel Tales 258, Hobgoblin. These are all newsstand. They're nice. Marvel Tales, great cover. Spidey Hobgoblin. And then you grab one of these. Marvel Tales 25 center. Look at that. It's got some wear, a little bit of staining. Love that Human Torch. Nice one. It's got some creasing. Very nice. Marvel Tales, number 16. And hiding in here is a, yeah, aren't they great? I mean, yeah, they got a little bit of wear on them, but still great covers. Marvel Spotlight on Nick Fury, Agent of S.H.I.E.L.D., number 31. Nice one. Yeah, speaking of covers, today I was at one of my honey hole places digging through some comics, and there was a Miracle Man number 5, Mr. Miracle number 5, Alan Moore, and I was like, oh great, and then I pulled it up closer and I saw there's like a 5-inch tear right down the center, and I was like, oh, never mind. Very disappointing. Can always tell McFarlane by the way he draws the big eyes on the costume. Yeah. Yeah, that was a ouch. So I passed on that one, but I filled up 1.5 short boxes with some cool stuff. So it'll all be coming here eventually. All right, so that was the Marvel Tales and the Marvel Spotlight. All right, come on, phone. What are you doing? All right, we're back. Yeah, we're back. Okay. My phone is not cooperating tonight. Apologies for the moving around and the bumping and all that. All right. Got a nice little pile of Iron Man here. Don't think we've seen these before. Yeah, I don't think we have. All right, here we go. Invincible Iron Man 135. 1980. 1980. Can you dig it? Return of the Hero. Invincible Iron Man 417. We got Invincible Iron Man 326, the second coming of Tony Stark. We know he's coming again. His name is Doctor Doom. Invincible 330 from June of '96. Kramer, good to see you. Neck, welcome, welcome. Iron Man 303. Invincible number 403. Invincible 409. Love that issue. First issue of Iron Man I picked up as a kid. Really? The Titanium Man cover. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. Invincible 410. Any Hong Kong Fooey or Fat Albert in the show tonight? Starbrand Comics or the Marvel offshoot like Droids? Ooh. Okay, Nick, I'll tell you this. Not tonight, not in tonight's show, no. But do me a favor, just send me a message through Whatnot to remind me to look for them. I most definitely have. I loved Hong Kong Fooey as a kid. So I definitely have some. I know I have some. Where is the question? But I've got Hong Kong Fooey, and I do think I've got a couple of Fat Alberts floating around. So, yeah, please do. Yeah, you're welcome. Yeah, that was part of Saturday morning cartoon land right there. Magilla Gorilla, Hong Kong Fooey, the Banana Splits, Fat Albert. Oh my God. I used to walk around the house going, "Hey, baby, baby, you gonna baby, with the baby." Oh my God. Iron Man 245. Hey. Oh yeah. Oh my God. All those shows are great. All those shows are great. Iron Man 237. I love the look. I love the show of panic on the face there. 237. The Banana Splits. Iron Man 301. Iron Man 387. There's a different costume for you. What is this? This is the Mark 23 Jockstrap edition. That suit looks like a giant jockstrap. Sorry, guys. It just does. Oh my God. Invincible Iron Man 332. They can't all be winners. The shows today don't compare to our cartoons, not even close. Oh, you know that. The Banana Splits were on some serious drugs. No, you know who was it? On some real Sid and Marty Croft. Sid and Marty Croft were doing some good stuff. Just think of all the Sid and Marty Croft shows. Sigmund and the Sea Monsters. The kid with the flute. What was the kid with the flute and Witchy Poo? What was that one? I forget the name. Hands of the Mandarin. It's Iron Man 311. HR Puff and stuff. Yes. Can't get a little because you can't get enough. Invincible Iron Man. Number 2. Ooh, look at that one. Avalanche. Iron Man number 7. Iron Man Invincible number 8. Captain Caveman, yes. And got all the ladies. He's like a caveman cousin that guy. Invincible Iron Man number 9. We got Invincible Iron Man number 71. That's Legacy 416 for those keeping track at home. Iron Man the Inevitable 6-issue limited series. Issue 5. And issue 6, Iron Man the Inevitable, number 5 and 6. Wacky Racers. You know, it's funny with all the AI stuff going on. If you go, speaking of Wacky Racers, everybody's making these AI videos now, right? And they're all over YouTube. And I saw somebody made a modern day movie trailer with actual current actors in a Wacky Racers movie trailer. You got to go find it. You got to go find it. It's hysterical. And at first I was like, wait a minute, they're making a movie of the cartoon. And then I took a closer look, and then I realized, it's just some guy, fucking around with AI. But still, it was a pretty good concept. It got me to watch Invincible Iron Man number 3. It's January '97. This is Invincible number 419. Invincible 428. This is a nice run of Iron Man. Inevitable Heat Rash. Yes. Invincible Iron Man 418. I think coming up after Iron Man, we got some Fantastic Four. Invincible Iron Man number 15. AI is good, but you can tell there's a pacing issue. I guess that's the best way to put. Yes, I think probably 2 to 3 years from now it'll be seamless. Would be my guess. We'll see. Invincible Iron Man number 17. The Fury of the Dragon. Is that Thing Fang Foom? I guess it is. Yeah, that's the big fear, right? A year, maybe 2, maybe 3. This comic pisses me off. It's issue number 300 of Iron Man, but it's in shit condition. It's all spine ticked up. It's got creasing on it. I mean, look at that. That was a handsome number 300 right there. At one time. Now, not so much. Nice reader book. Skynet's coming. You ain't kidding. Invincible Iron Man number 321. Iron Man tribute issue. This is nice. This is a little bit off the beaten path. Celebrating over 30 years of the high-tech heroism with the Armored Avenger, featuring the lowdown on Tony Stark's cataclysmic career, awesome armaments, incredible inventions, bold businesses, millionaire mansions, feckless friends, fearsome foes, lovely ladies, armored allies, and much more. I think they got tired of rhyming words. They ran out of space. The alliteration is amazing. Amazing Iron Man. Special tribute issue. The Legend. Call that one the Legend. Here's the classic cover. So this is mine. This is my zone right here. Iron Man number 214. Look at that. Look at that. Spider Woman. Black suit Spider Woman. Nice. Yeah, these Iron Men are great. Invincible 415. Invincible 414. Look at this. Look at the gloves. They're like tire treads. I've never seen the detail like that on the gloves. It's always usually just flat, right? Interesting. And last but not least, who did this cover? Who is that? Hold on a second. Wills, 1996. Look at that Iron Man number 1. That is an awesome cover. November 1996. Iron Man number 1. He's all jacked into the Matrix right there. That's pretty freaking cool. All right, there is your. Don't get a boner in that suit. Oh my god, that's funny. You know, they should have done that scene in. They should have done a scene in the Iron Man, any of the Iron Man movies. He should have been talking to a group of school kids, and a little kid should have raised their hand and said, "Mr. Stark, how do you pee in that thing?" Just like every time there's an interview with an astronaut, they go, "How do you go to the bathroom?" Well, let me explain it. All right, coming up next, Fantastic Four, followed by the Avengers. Doing an all Marvel short box tonight. Baby Bear, hello. Oh, maybe I was selling fossils and you were just talking about bones. That's all. Any Mr. Freeze? Hey, Baby Bear, thanks for the question. Appreciate it. Negative on the Mr. Freeze. Negative on the Mr. Freeze for tonight. Thank you for asking. All right, here we go. Here we go now. Jim Lee cover, Fantastic Four, number one. Lee, Choi, and Williams. Check that out. There's a good thing. There's a nice looking thing right there. All right, Fantastic Four, number one. And look, it's another Fantastic Four, number one. January 98, part of the Heroes Return. All right, another reinvention of the first family. And then we got Fantastic Four Unlimited, number four. Kind of got Mr. Hulk here, wearing a belt. Hulk doesn't wear a belt. Hulk smash. No wear belt. All right, here's a nice crossover for you, Eric. Fantastic Four Power Pack, limited series, one of four. I've only got issue one. Little Power Pack FF action. Marvel Comics, Fantastic Four. This is like must be like the Thing's worst nightmare. It's got to be the Thing's worst nightmare. Look at that. Woo. That is Fantastic Four number 57. Fantastic Four Annual 2001. Look at that Galactus cover. Thing 9 months after an orgy. Oh my god. Oh, you're gonna get me banned tonight, dude. No. I love unlimited books. That's a great cover right there. Love the Galactus cover. 2001 annual. Here's a good. See, now this is my jam with the four of them. The four of them up on the top by the logo. This is the one I grew up with right here. 168 Power Man hanging out with the FF. I always like when he had a chance to turn back to his human form, and then he would tragically turn back. All right, that's FF 168. Here it no this actually wow 209. That's got to be a little something. Aside from tentacle action, it is the introduction of Herbie the Robot. Fantastic Four 209. Herbie, you know Herbie stole that show, right? He stole that movie. Actually, I wonder how many toy Herbie robot Herbies they sold after that movie premiered. All right. How much? Ooh, how much is that? Anything special? I don't even know if that made a blip on the radar. Let's see. 209 it is. Fantastic Four 209, featuring the first Herbie. Oh, that is also. You know what this also is? The first John Byrne artwork on the Fantastic Four. Not only is it the first Herbie, it's the first John Byrne. Yeah, that's not bad. That's like an eight. That's like an $8 to $12 comic. This one's probably more on the 8 side. But yeah. Oh wow, that's a cool one. I like it. TK, good to see you. Bill, how you doing, buddy? Welcome, Bill. Bill, tonight I got pretty much a short box full of Marvel we're going through. We've already seen Iron Man, Marvel Tales, Captain Marvel. We're doing some Fantastic Four, and the Avengers are up next. Thanks for stopping in, everybody. We got Fantastic Four 242 right here. Fantastic Four 337. Rosebud 2. 337. Jump ahead to 347. I like Mole Man in this one. I like the Mole Man there. That was 37, 47. Well, let's go ahead with 57. We're just jumping around 10 issues at a time. All right, that was 357. Gotta run. See you at breakfast. Good stuff. All right. Eric, thanks for coming in as always, my friend. Appreciate you. I will see you at breakfast. Fantastic Four, number 364, newsstand. This one's all kinds of messed up here, but the quote unquote death of Sue Storm, the most unexpected shock of the Fantastic Four, number 376. Right after that one, just double one, no. 376, we got 377. Love the foil. Love the foil. This is Fantastic Four 387. They're dead. Johnny and Ben. I saw them die. Check out the foil on that one. Woo. Nice. We got Fantastic Four 388. They really did. This is around that time where they really tried to sex up Sue Storm, right? They really kind of. I was not a fan of them sexing her up and out too much. FF 388, FF 389. And the last one for tonight, Fantastic Four 391. Another cool Galactus cover. Check it out. Very nice one. Doomsday. Well, there's no Doctor Doom here, just Galactus. All right. There's your Fantastic Four for tonight. All right. We can be flipping back through that. If anybody needs to see anything, let me know. I think we're going to keep it moving. I'm going to grab the Avengers. Going to move the FF out of the way here. All right. We got the Avengers. Anybody happy to see Captain America coming back in Doomsday? We'll see how that works out. All right. Avengers 377. It's got some issues, a little creasing on it. Inexpensive book. Avengers 313. Let's just come down here a little bit more. Avengers 313. White Vision on this one. Avengers 321. Newsstand. Avengers 364. All right. Hey Douglas, how you doing? We've got Young Avengers number 4. Avengers 371. Now, a lot of these are just kind of reader copies, okay? So we'll go nice and cheap. Avengers 163. This comic I definitely had as a kid. I so had this one as a kid. I cannot forget this cover. Beast, Iron Man, and Hercules at the same time. I totally had that book. Wow, brings back memories. All right, Avengers 326. Avengers 327, guest starring Iron Man. Avengers 338. Orange Picker, hello. Avengers West Coast, they snuck in there, number 81. We're going through a short box of Marvel comics tonight. We just hit the Avengers section. These are all Avengers comics. So if you see anything you're interested in, let me know. Be happy to run it for you. Avengers West Coast, number 82. I actually do have a complete set of Avengers West Coast. If anybody's interested, we've got Avengers 283. Avengers 284. You know what I'm going to do before I get too far down? Let me get those West Coast out of here. Just set them to the side. West Coast, that was West Coast. And that was West Coast. I will just put them there like that so I don't lose them. All right. Avengers 284. Avengers 285. Such awesome covers on these, man. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Cradle, good to see you. Thanks for stopping in. Avengers number 289. We're going through a short box of Marvel. Right now we got the Avengers. Avengers 312. I use this time to kind of help sort and price and all that kind of stuff. So I'm just kind of flipping through them. But if you see anything you want, let me know. We'll throw it up for you. If you want to bundle some stuff together, let me know. If you want me to run some Mark Spears blind bags, I got plenty of them sitting here next to me too. So a little bit of everything tonight. Thank you so much for stopping in. All right. I definitely had this one also. Avengers 201. Stand back, Avengers. This is where Jarvis takes over. Yes, Jarvis was the butler. Jarvis was just the butler. All right. Avengers Log number 1. George Perez cover. Check that out. Homage to the old school right there. Look at that with Loki. Avengers Log number 1. This reminds me of that scene from the Deadpool movie where they've got all the screens up and they're looking at the Avengers through the years. They got like the old stuff, the newer stuff, the future. All right. Avengers 314. Spider-Man makes an appearance. This one's got some staining. All right. So again, any of these books will go nice and easy. We're not selling them for $80 a book here. These are just reader copies. Avengers West Coast number 88, newsstand. I always like this cover, the foil cover on this one. Avengers The Crossing. Nice little one shot. I believe it's a wraparound cover too, if I remember. I'm not going to take it out right now, but The Avengers The Crossing. We've got Avengers. This is a nice copy. Look at this. Avengers Annual number 17, The Evolutionary War. Gray Hulk, Yellow Jacket. Look at that. Awesome. And we got West Coast Avengers Annual number 4. All right, I'm going to pull the West Coast stuff out and keep that together. All right. Of course, if there's anything you're looking for, anything you're curious about, if you want to know if I have it or not, just let me know in the chat. Happy to help out. All right, so that was the Avengers. All right. Big hitter now. Let's go with Spider-Man. All right, this is kind of a very well-known issue. Spider-Man 27, Something About a Gun. Here's the follow-up, issue number 28. All right, both newsstand. 27 and 28. Something About a Gun storyline. We got Web of Spider-Man number 87. Web of Spider-Man 88. Seeing the Rose again on this one. We saw him on one of the earlier issues. Amazing Spider-Man, was it? Maybe it was Marvel Tales. Web of Spider-Man 94. Moon Knight, Ghost Rider, Hag, and Troll. Cameo by Venom. Hobgoblin on the cover. Web of Spider-Man 94. Web of Spider-Man 104. I love this cover. I love this cover. It's goofy as hell, but I love this cover. Deathlock and Solo and a strange change in Spider-Man. Love it. Spider-Man number 21. Again, all newsstand here. Woo, look at that. That is a cool cover. Spider-Man 21. Spider-Man 22. Okay, we got your Marvel milestone of Amazing number 1. Spider-Man Web of Doom limited series issue 1. Web of Spider-Man number 82. Amazing 373. Nice one. New Venom tail in there as well. So that's 373. Here's 372. Black Cat. Amazing Spider-Man 370. Beyond Video, the new Dragon Quest game. All right. Love the ads on there. Number 370. Meeker, good to see you. Spider-Man Classics number 10, reprint of the first battle with Electro. All right, we go back to Spectacular Spider-Man 166. Spider-Man Saga, part 3 of a 4-issue pictorial history of the world's greatest non-mutant superhero. Wraparound cover. Look at this. Awesome. Mary Jane, will you marry me? Awesome. That is really cool. Nice. That is Spider-Man Saga number 3. Web of Spider-Man Annual number 9. Spider-Man Web of Doom number 2. I Told You So. Editorial by J. Jonah Jameson. This one's got a little curl on it down there. Web of Spider-Man number 14. Web of Spider-Man number 18. Spectacular Spider-Man 184. Spider-Man Unlimited number 4. This is a huge issue. Huge. More than at least 64. Does have a little crease on it. But not too bad. Spider-Man Unlimited. Nice. Mysterio cover. Great Mysterio cover. That could be right out of the movie right there. Amazing Spider-Man number 393. Last two. Web of Spider-Man number 86. And last but not least, the official Marvel Index to the Amazing Spider-Man. I know these aren't worth much, but they're just fun to see, like a cataloged history of your heroes over time. And like, yeah, I know you could look up most of this stuff on the internet now, but it's just really cool to have it in your hands, to see all the detail that's in there. You know, the entire plot summary of the entire book. Really cool. It's just a nice catalog of the books. If you like to keep a checklist of your books that way, there you go. Real nice. Southern Savage Collector, Meeker, welcome. Good to see everybody. All right, if there's anything that caught your eye there in the Spider-Man, let me know. If you need any Mark Spears monsters, let me know. Otherwise, we'll go off to the next stack, which is looking like, what is it? Oh, it's Conan. Whew. All right. So this is the last handful coming out of the short box tonight. All right, so these Conan are not, the first three at least are not in great shape. Again, going cheap. Conan number 74. Great cover. Always love the scantily clad females on the Conan covers. This one does have ink on the word Conan though. Somebody traced it out in pen. It's light, but it's definitely there. Conan 74, Conan 224. Again, creasing and such, so put together a cheap pile if anybody wants it. Conan the Barbarian 77. This is another one that was in my, not this specific issue, but I had this in my personal collection as a kid. Can't forget that cover. Death 10 feet tall. Super cool. All right. Yeah, we're really going down the memory highway tonight between the talk earlier about the cartoon shows back in the late 60s, early 70s, early 80s. All right. Now we get some nicer stuff. Here we go. Conan the Barbarian, number 27. King Conan, number 1. King Conan, number 1, 1979. Not too bad. Little dimple there. There's that staple under there you can feel. Nice. King Conan, number 1. Woo. All right. So that's Conan. Now we got Conan's second cousin, twice removed on his mother's side. Kull the Conqueror. Kull the Conqueror. From the creator of Conan, you damn straight. Kull. Again, spine not great, but what is it? Number 1. 15 center. Number 1. What's that going for these days? Let's look. Let's do some investigations. All right. So this is number 1 in the 10 issue series from 1971 to 1973. So let's see. On average, it's looking like, hold on, let me get you back here. I don't know why the phone keeps blanking out on me. All right. End of the month, use coupons. Yeah. Oh, yeah, that's right. Yeah, most definitely. Thanks for the reminder. All right, so Kull the Conqueror number 1 looks like near mint plus about a $30 to $35 book. Near mint 15 to 20. Fine, about a $15 book. Very good, about a $10 to $12 book. Good, about an $8 book, and down from there. So, yeah, I don't know. This might be a $10 to $15 book somewhere in there. That's pretty cool. Well, maybe even a little less. It's got a little crease right down here. A couple scratches there. Yeah, maybe more like a $10 book. But shit, Kull the Conqueror number 1. Kull the Conqueror number 5. Number 6. Number 7. We're only up to a 20-cent comic now. There's only 10 issues. And there's number 10. Look at that. So that's what? How many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's half the initial run of Kull the Conqueror. Yes, there's a million different series, just like Conan. Not quite as popular, I would say, of course, but that's pretty cool. 5 of the first 10 issues of Cull. I dig that. All right. Now these are, I just tagged these special, and I haven't looked at them since. So these are some special issues. Nick Fury and his Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. Issue number 3. 20 center. 20 center. Don't center. It's a center. Staples are off center and all that. But Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. number 3. Captain America, Jack Kirby, first issue back. Captain America 193. Kirby back. X-Men 24, The Kiss. I was just watching, if you want to go check that out somewhere else, go see Searchlight Comics. They're in their new location now. And they just put up the wall, right? So they're going to have the wall with all the expensive comics. This one is on it. I was just watching their show about an hour ago before coming on here. Miles Morales, Spider-Man, issue 0. Halloween Comic Fest. Check this out. Oh, these are so great. Giant Size Hulk number 1. 1975? Come on. Inhumans attacked Hulk, and now Hulk will smash. Yes, that's the Hulk we want. An annual collection of Greenskin's greatest foes. Ooh. You know, they could have rebranded the Washington football team as the Greenskins. Would that have been a... They could have... but then Marvel probably would have sued them, right? Yeah, probably. Never mind. There is a Red Hulk, right? So, never mind. I don't even want to go there. Hey, guys. The Lord of the Hidden Jungle. Khazar number 1. Return to the Savage Land. Let's look that one up. Khazar. I say Khazar, not Khazar or Khazar. Number 1, 1974. Yeah, it's about a $9, $10 book in fine condition. This one's probably a little bit better than that. Maybe just a little bit better than fine. Nice. All right. Not Brand X, number 1. The comic magazine for non-believers who hate comic magazines. 12 cents. Issue number 1. On strike, we protest. Marvel is unfair. Oh my god. This is just awesome. Awesome. Not Brand X, number 1. Howard the Duck, number 5. Seal, what's up? Good to see you. All right, last 2 I got for tonight. Crypt of Shadows. The Graveyard Ghoul, number 5. Marvel, 20 center. And last but not least, 15 center. Captain Savage and his Battlefield Raiders. Check it out. Wow. All right. Those are the specials. I'll go through them one more time real quick. If you see something you're interested in, let me know. It was Captain Savage, Crypt of Shadows, Number 5, Howard the Duck, number 5. Not Brand X, number 1. This one, I really like this, especially with you got Doom and the Fantastic Four and Silver Surfer. I mean, awesome. Kazar, number 1. Giant Sized Hulk, number 1. Miles Morales, issue 0. Halloween Comic Fest. X-Men 24, The Kiss, Andy Kubert, Matt Ryan. Captain America 193. Where is that? Don't I have that as one of the magnets here? Maybe somebody bought it. Maybe somebody purchased it. I had a magnet here. Interesting. All right. Nick Fury, Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. number 3. See, these books got to go in my buy it now section. They just do. And then we hit the co. All right. So there you go. That is the story. Put the tag back here. All right. How's that for a show, huh? Damn. Big Red Wookie. Not too shabby. That was pretty awesome. That was a great short box. So, Eric, my friend, that is the end of the short box. I'm just gonna spend a little bit of time, maybe 15, 20 minutes, running some Mark Spears monsters, seeing if anybody comes in who's interested in that. So if you want to cut it off here, have a good rest of your day. I'll probably get your stuff together tomorrow while you're eating breakfast. So oh no, I can't actually. It's probably going to be a little bit later. I got to bring my son's car to the auto shop tomorrow. He needs a new lock on his car door. The driver's side lock, the key lock, is frozen. We tried to WD the 40 the hell out of it. Nothing. Then I broke the tip of the WD 40 straw in the lock, so I'm fucked. And now I got to bring it to the Honda dealership to get them to fix it or replace it. So fun, right? It's always something, man. It's always something. All right, let me go grab a Mark Spears. Let's do a lot of 3 here. Let's get 3 down here. All right, here we go. 1, 2, 3. 3 Mark Spears blind bags. Up and running. Do, 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 do. 20 seconds. Do, 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 do. I'm thinking of maybe doing a special Mark Spears show where I just pick 25 blind bags and open them up live on Whatnot, live on YouTube, live on Whatnot, and sit there and just let's see what we got, and then people can bid on whatever I open up, right? So you still get to see it. There's less risk, and then just have some kind of minimum, right? If it's one of the stock covers, one of the stock first, what is it, 30 covers? Yeah, if it's one of the first 30 covers, do a kind of a flat rate, and then if it's the next batch, if it's a foil, set a minimum for that. If it's one of the specials, set a minimum for that. You know, maybe do something like that. If I pull a ticket, well, we'll see. If I pull the 1 in 666 issue, well, I want to run it. I want to sell it to somebody who's going to enjoy it. But instead of potentially getting it for $6 as a $6 blind bag, they'll need to pay a little more though. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what happens. Bob, hey Bob, how you doing, buddy? Good to see you. Happy New Year's to you. It's been a minute. Happy Friday is right. I'm exhausted, and today was my first day back to work, and I was working at home, and I'm still exhausted. I've been off since the middle of December. I'm getting used to this not having to go to work thing. Getting back to work is tough. Shit. Collection. What's up? Nothing fancy. Good to see you. All right. We'll let this go for another few minutes. All right. 3 Mark Spears blind bags. $16. Up and running. Flat rate shipping in effect. Adrian, what's up? Good to see you. Thanks for stopping in. All right, one last time on the Mark Spears Monsters. Going once, going twice. 10 seconds left. All right. Hey, everybody. Thank you so much for coming in today. I really appreciate it. Always good to see friendly faces. Always good to meet some new friends. Hope you had a good time going through the short box of Marvel Comics with me. That was a banger box. Tons of great stuff in there. Oh, my God. Wow, that was cool. So we'll try to do the same thing here next Friday. And still got tons of comics sitting around. So we're working on getting them organized, all set up. The next comic book show is coming up in April. So it's time to get that thing going, right? So there you go. MacMondo, how you doing? Just get ready to shut it down, my friend. If there are any Mark Spears or Magic you're interested in, let me know. Be happy to run it for you. Marvel Wizard, how you doing? Thanks for coming on in again. Just went through a short box of Marvel comics, and I was wrapping it up with a couple of Mark Spears monsters here. And I think that's where we're going to end it. All right. So, once again, thanks everybody. Really appreciate it. Until next time, my name is Chris. You've been watching the Cool and Common stream. Until next time, keep it cool, common, collected.